Hello there, this is Habib Faiz, and in this video I will be presenting my full stack mobile application that I developed using React Native for the front end and Java Spring for the back end and database for using MySQL. This project called Club Management System was born from a simple observation where managing university clubs and events is often more complicated than it needs to be. So, as a student, I have noticed that many other students experienced some challenges of coordinating events, attracting members, and maintaining engagement all together with the SKS admin's control. So, basically, the system brings together three key stakeholders, which are the administrators, the club managers, and the students. And now it is time to walk you through how it works. First of all, as you can see in the main page, when you open the app, you're going to see the welcome page. You can press getting started to sign up as a student. There is some particular authentication you need to do, starting with your name, email, student number. These things must be driven by an API connected to the university. For example, here if I try to write the email always must be your name as email and with the domain st.uskudar.edu.tr, which is in our case is our university domain name. So basically, after signing up, you're gonna get a message saying that you signed up successfully, and then you're gonna go to log into your account. So to continue with student, here I can enter the password too, and log in as a student. There is something wrong with the password, which is correct. This is wrong. Now here, as you can see, this is the user, the student user entering his account. Now he can go through the profile, of course, changing the mood of the application. In the same time, he can go through the profile information. He can edit his profile information. As you can see here, as I said before, that this was hard coded through the database, so I can make some users to be used in the system. Even if I try to save the changes, it will not accept it, since the email is not with the university domain name. In the same time, you can delete the picture that you have, or maybe you can add a new picture or take a new picture as you want. And of course, adding a picture. Now, in the same time, you can close this, and it will show you when you close because it has a data, or you try to change the data. It will give you this as a warning before losing the data that you entered, or let's say changed. Here, as you can see, as a student, of course, you can create a club. The club will be associated with one user, which is student must be a student user, which is going to be always the same user or the same student, let's say, who applied for the club. He can for sure upload images for the club as the profile image or maybe the cover image. He can choose the club name, email, contact number, and of course, he can choose between three categories. He can go through any category he wants. He can go for the category by searching whatsoever. In the same time, he can write things about the club that will be sent to the admin so the admin can accept it or reject it. Here also, after that, we have some other things that we can go through as the settings, interactions, and the university app, which is going to take you directly to the Uskudar University app, changing, of course, the password, and for sure the logout button, which will give you a warning that you are sure that you want to log out. At the same time, the student is able to see all the events that the club managers already posted. They can go through the whole event, seeing the time and the necessary data that related to this particular event. And in the same time, they can, of course, for sure, open the image itself and so on. For sure, also, he can see all the events. Also, the students can search for all the events by clicking any tag here from these tags. It will take you to the search directly with the tag to be searched for all the events related to this tag. Here you can see that it shows you all the events that related to this tag, or maybe you can go through clubs related to the event. Now, in the same time, the student can go through the calendar, where the calendar will show all the events. Starting from today, he can go through the events and see each event, and it is time he can open this event and see the full data that related to this event. In the same time, he can go through the calendar week by week. Also, there is the clubs page where he can see all the clubs that existed in the university, which are all activated by the admin. In the same time, he can go through the search. He can search only for events or for clubs, or for both events and clubs. He can, of course, filter the search. He can search by name, by description, by category, or all of them together. In the same time, he can go by through the categories. If he wants, he can choose a particular category, so it can show him clubs and events related to this category. And in the same time, he can search by a date that related to an event. For example, let's say the 11th of June gives you that there's 2 events in this day. In the same time, he can also go to the particular club, let's say, related to this event. For sure, he can see the club pictures. For sure, he can see the club images. He can see about the club description, creation date, and the contact info for the club, and all the events that related to this particular club. Uh, in the same time, he can take the email of the event by clicking, or maybe he can go to WhatsApp number that was added by the, the club manager himself. In the same time, as you can see, the student can refresh the page easily. And if the student did apply for a club, he can receive notifications related to the club, or let's say the events that he tried to post. Now it is time to go through the club manager. Here, I will be using the club manager email and for sure the password. Now, when you log in as a club manager, the view gonna be different. There is a dashboard added to you as a club manager, and at the same time, as you can see, there is some notifications that I received as a club manager from the admin. There is a button that you can see on the top of the page with an arrow. This, when you press it, it can show you that the create event form, where the club manager can write everything related to the events. He can put the time that related to this event, when it starts, when it finishes, the event title, even the date of the event, the hall of the event. He can go through the categories that's related to this event, and in the same time, for sure, he can add some speakers and sponsors to be added to the event. Also, all the forms in the app has a validation related to the entered data, for sure. Here, for example, you need to add the event speakers and sponsors. So if you try to go back without adding them, it will show you the warning. Here, in the same time, you can choose as you want. If you want the event to be posted for to everyone, or it can be only for the admin that can see. Then later you can edit and post this event for everyone. At the same time, when you try to choose a location, you can easily choose the location. It will ask you if you are not the location is not open. It will ask you to open the location. Then after that, it will show you, it will take the permission of the location and show you the location exactly. You can choose any location you want. Here, for example, I choose this location. Then I will confirm the location and I will get the lat and length of that particular location. Of course, also you can easily upload a picture that's related to the event. Here, for example, I will choose any picture that I already have. I will see that it is uploading. At the same time, I can review the image to see what exactly inside the image, and I can submit it to the admin. But in here, in our case, the data is not fully entered. In the same time, as a club manager, you can see a dashboard that's related to your event growth. You can see as you can see in the chart line, you can see the growth of your event month by month. And in the same time, it shows you the created events, how many events created this week, and so on. In the same time, here is just a dashboard related only to the events, where you can see all pending events and active and rejected events. In the same time, also you can edit the events one by one, and for example, go through the event speakers and sponsors. You can add also another one. If I tried here to add another one, but it's empty, it will show me that you need to delete it or add. As you can see, after I added the event speaker, it was added successfully. In the same time, you can see that there is 3 speakers and 2 sponsors. And you can see the picture, you can see the location, you can change it for sure. And the image that you already have, you can of course delete the image, or maybe upload another image as you want, or maybe just make the event as a private between you and the admin. After you finish your edits, you can easily submit the edits. and it will show you that it is in the pending events right now and waiting the admin approval. For sure, as club manager, also you can see the other clubs, you can see their interactions, you can interact with them as a student. But when it comes to your own club, you will have a specialized view that can show you the pending events, active events, and rejected events. In the same time, you can go through them one by one, and for sure, you can go to the let's say the events as a normal post. Here for sure also you can edit the club data. You can choose or edit your about categories and whatsoever. And of course, when you try to change anything related to the club, the admin needs to activate this club request. Like for example, right now you can see that I have all the events here. All the events are related to this club that I opened now. Here, if I try to edit my club, let's say if I try to edit anything and I save the changes, I will receive that it was updated successfully, and I'm gonna see that the club here is disappeared, and in the same time, everything related to the club is also disappeared. Now, I think it is time to show you the admin user. Here, the admin user. Now, logging in as an admin, I will see the notification that I received from other clubs. For example, the last request I sent to edit a club, which was this club. As an admin, you're gonna see that this is a pending club. And you can reject or maybe you can accept this club. As you can see, when you try to reject a club or try to reject, let's say, or block a club, block an event or something like this, it will request you if you want or if you can to add a rejection reason that will be shown to the related user. For our example here, I will confirm. Now I can see that all the events are back here. In the same time, I can see as an admin all the total number of users, the clubs, the events, and the rejected clubs and the rejected events. I can see the clubs growth monthly and the events growth monthly also. In the same time, I can go through the events and I can see as I did the last edit for this event. For example, I can open this event. I see the description that related to this event that only the admin can see. Also, in the same time, I can see the event speakers and the event sponsors. I can control everything and see everything related to the events, but as an admin, you can't edit the events. If there is someone edit, you need to request it, reject the event, and write the event request change. For this event, let's say, for example, I will accept this event. And now, as you can see, after accepting this event, I will have the event in the accepted events. But in the same time, let's say for example, I will reject or let's say block this event. I will not put a particular reason. I will see the event that was blocked in the rejected blocked events. In the same time, as an admin, you can see all the clubs here, club clubs requests. You can see the pending and the active, rejected, and blocked events. In the same time, as an admin, you can go through the clubs, you can see everything related to the clubs, and in the same time, you can change the club manager. Only the admin can change the club manager. As you can see here, I can choose the club manager. Also, in the same time, as an admin, you can create a new club and assign a particular student to this club as a club manager. So basically, this is a short and brief presentation of my mobile application. What makes this application special is that it focuses on the user experience, as I have implemented a modern, responsive design that works seamlessly across different devices. Of course, this application works on Android and, of course, at the same time for iOS, as in our case here. The interface is adapted to both light and dark themes, as we saw, and uses the gesture-based navigation for more natural interaction. And for sure, security was a top priority in the development. The system uses JWT authentication and rule-based access control to ensure that each user can only access what they are authorized to see. All data is handled securely, and API endpoints are protected for sure. The real power of the system lies in its analytic. Now, for this system, the real power of it that it lies in its analytics capabilities, and for sure, this app streamlines communication and organization for both the admin and club manager by centralizing all club-related activities in one platform. And for sure, it reduces the administrative overhead. which enhance the student engagement and makes event management more efficient. This system represents not just a technical achievement, but also a practical solution to real-world challenges in university club management, as it's designed to grow with the university needs with features like push notifications and offline data storage planned for future updates. After all, this club management system mobile application is more than just an app. It's a tool that brings together the university community, making club management more efficient and, in the same time, student engagement more meaningful. Thank you for watching my video.